At long last, my friends, welcome back to another episode of Goblin-Sighting D&D. I am the Mad DM, returned from the lands beyond. As some of you probably noticed, I look a little bit different than last time. I spent the last 3 months or so in Ukraine, helping with medevac operations there. Yeah, I've changed my hair and I got a tattoo, so all the things you expect from an overseas deployment, yeah? Alright, getting back to where we were. We had just finished transporting or escorting a supply of giant goats from Leyland to Phandalin. We had been beset by wyverns and ogres along the way, and then upon arriving in Phandalin, you all were welcomed, and as we spent time in the Stonehill Inn enjoying a leisurely dinner, the door opened, shut very briefly, informed by Toblin that it was probably Argus Skeel, a prospector who never seems to be prospecting and never comes out during the daytime. We pursued him, tracked him to a small shack at the end of town. Could not find him inside, but did find a small coin that no matter how many times you flipped it, I think it was 5 times,
We flipped it a lot.
it always landed on heads.
The way you call it.
Mm-hmm. Or the way you called it, that was it.
Yeah.
You called it and it landed that way. Either heads or tails, whatever was called. So, you went back to the Stonehill Inn for a night's rest, fully restocked and restored. The morning is yours. What would you like to do?
Fully stocked. Well, we have
Well, I
some
mean,
questions to
yours
answer.
is a bit stronger word. There is
Right,
still the matter of 10 vials of holy water to be collected and wagons and horses to be collected for the Leyland Council.
Right. We also have... Are we going to find any answers here about some of our items, or do we have to go someplace a little bit more?
With what you know of Phandalin, it's unlikely you're going to find anything in the higher echelon arcane modes here in a small mining town like Phandalin.
Do we care about the person that just vamoosed on us, or
I don't know, do you?
can we get any more information from what's his nose?
Toblin?
Yeah. I mean, he told us who he was, but I'd like to know a little more.
Yeah, he's a newcomer. He claims to be a prospector. He never seems to be prospecting, and he's only ever been seen at night. Never comes out during the daytime.
And so we chased him at night.
Is he a fey creature? Or human?
Make a history check.
Somebody that doesn't come out except at night is suspect of not being human.
So what's going on now? If
19.
you want to, if you want to make separate rolls, you can make separate rolls, or one of you can roll with advantage.
Oh, I got a 19. Do you want to roll with advantage?
Now, you already rolled. Go ahead. For
Okay.
future rolls, if you want to assist him on the roll,
Okay.
then what is it?
I have 15.
Okay.
So
Plus
mine
your
is 19 plus...
history bonuses.
Yep, I think it's... There is one.
That's what I need this for.
It's been a while. I used to know these. Oh! Sorry, it's plus 0.
Okay, so it's a 19.
History is... Excuse me.
By the way, we're on the 19th of October last night, so we're on the
Thank you. So the
20th
20th of October today, which means
I don't find this.
It's on the left-hand... in the bottom. Look.
In a button? Oh.
No, look. In this box.
Yeah, that was... I figured it... Oh, there it is. I've got +4, which means that I've got 19, which is
So
what
we
you've
both
got.
have 19.
1 second. Just gotta find. Here it is. October. 20th. Ooh. Okay. All right. To answer your question earlier, fey creatures are typically not averse to the sun.
Okay.
It's typically more of an otherworldly or
I was wondering mainly something that couldn't handle the light.
yeah. Typically, from what you've found in your studies, there are the only thing that you know that directly avoids the light are either dark elves or vampires.
So he could be one of those.
He could. He could
But
be
we
either
don't
drow or vampiric, or he could be a drow vampire.
Okay, so does anyone asked us to do anything about him, really?
Not really. They just
Okay.
noticed that he was there.
Okay, well, I guess I would just say, unless something happens, he kind of wanted to be left alone. Nobody really knows what he was doing.
We went into the hut and we didn't find him.
Mhm.
And what now bothers me, since I can't remember being there, is did we look for a trapdoor of any kind?
Very thoroughly, and did not roll well.
Did not go well? Oh, I don't remember.
You, no offense, but your investigation rolls sucked.
Very thoroughly, but badly.
Yes, it was dark. It was dusty. It was.
Do we want to go back there during the daylight? And
I would
Check
feel
it
like,
out.
you know what,
No.
he didn't harm us in any way. They're not complaining about him in Phandalin.
okay,
So if you want to go, I'm
No.
fine with that.
no, that's fine.
We might
I
find-
just it's kind of like you don't want an enemy at your back.
Let's go find the thingy.
Okay.
And hopefully we'll get better rolls for investigation this time.
Okay. So you.
And I
return
don't
to the
know whether
shack?
you noticed this, Kimberly, but the DM is grinning because we want to go back
I
there.
know, believe me. I try not to miss the glint in the eye before the grin happens.
So,
He's yippee skippy yink.
are you going to? I presume you head out to the edge of the shack.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. You can either each make an investigation check, or you can make one with advantage. One of you makes one with
Do you
advantage,
wanna
or
roll?
two of you roll separately.
You can roll with it. Wait a minute, this is for what?
To
Perception.
find out.
Perception. Who has the better perception?
I have +4.
I have +4. Why don't you
Cool.
roll
Okay.
with advantage?
16 + 4 would be 20. 15 + 4. So 16 + 4 is 20.
Okay. You do find a trapdoor.
Uh-oh.
It is a secret trapdoor, and
You notice the music has gotten a little bit
Yeah, I
less
noticed
friendly.
That wasn't even where you hit something.
Please take.
oh no, that was I
Note.
changed it deliberately. So, I'm going to grab you guys
Oh, now we
here.
got a
Oh,
setup.
no.
Here
Oh,
we-
yeah.
Well, that's the point. I mean, what's
Do
the
we
point
have
if we
everybody
only
with us, or is it
copy?
just the two of us?
No, it's everybody.
Well,
Okay.
did you ask
Of
everyone to
course.
come with you, or
Of
did you just go
course.
okay?
Yeah.
No, we always
Just
ask
wanted to
everybody.
check.
We don't go one without
We
the other.
try not to do a loner. Unlike, yeah.
To murder this. Where do I want to use? Okay.
He's assembling an army.
So, as you proceed into the building, I'm going to just kind of.
Do any of our staffs or anything give out light?
The
Anything
cleric can
can-
cast light.
Who?
The cleric can cast light.
On anything you want.
There is a. Oh, frick me. I didn't think you guys were going this way, so I didn't prepare.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're fine. This is my fault for not preparing. Frick me.
You don't want us to be predictable.
No, I don't. Never. Let's go with stone stairs. I like stone stairs. Go stone stairs. I don't know how big this thing is supposed to be, so we're just gonna make it a little size. Shut up. Dumb Spotify ads.
Well, you get set up. I gotta go check.
Yeah, come so I'm back, people. Oh, nuts.
And I'm causing trouble for him.
No, you're
Oh,
not causing
golly.
trouble. It's just that I
I'm sorry.
No, I'm looking behind there.
am not.
My gosh.
What is it?
I have to clean the floor.
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay. stairway. And we're just going to use the river to mark off the dimensions of this place approximately. And go with that. Go away. I don't need you. I need you. I need you. I don't know what that's doing over there.
Batman.
I think it's an Iron Maiden.
Huh?
I think it's an Iron Maiden. Or something to that effect.
Well, you know, it looks like wings. And
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't
because
see
it's
the
open,
face.
waiting for a victim.
As long as it's not me. That's pretty crowded.
Yeah, I'm working on it. This is an approximation, so leaving that on the
Each
wall.
square is 5.
5 feet, yes. We're going to take that out of here. And move that over here.
What are those pillars?
Table,
Hmm?
a rickety bed.
And 92 people.
91, but yeah. I think I'll just do this. This. And
Where are the stairs?
over here.
Okay. Is that the steps?
Approximations.
So that is a cave.
Cellar, yes. So, just need to wait until Mom comes back really fast. And while we're doing that, did you want to run over some quick stuff with your spells and so forth?
Well, I think that what I have is not that page. This one. No, that's not. Spells, I've got magic missiles, of course, and lightning bolt,
Uh-huh.
flaming spear,
Okay.
charm people, which I don't think I've ever used to our advantage.
Nope, you tried it once and it didn't work.
Oh, damn dice.
You were also like level 1 at the time, so maybe
Well, it's a level 1 spell.
right.
Misty Step,
Mm-hmm.
Burning Hand,
Mm-hmm. I don't think you've ever used that one.
no, Feather, because
Because magic missile is just so.
well, those are all spells,
Mm-hmm.
and we've got Shocking Grip, which is a cantrip,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that almost is more effective than Burning Hand. I don't remember what Burning Hand
Burning
does.
Hands is a cone of flame from your fingertips. 3d6 halved on success. So while it's close now, because you have 2d8 for your cantrip, that one can hit more people at range, but again, magic missile.
Yeah.
And it takes and using Burning Hands takes a spell
Okay.
slot from your flaming sphere.
Scorching something.
Scorching Ray.
Okay, it looked like K, and I wasn't sure what a K was. Fireball.
Mm-hmm.
And clothes. Wow. CL something T something something. With an S, I mean something and then an S.
What level spell is that?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. It's a J. My clothes are on Jehoshaphat.
Oh.
The spells went down to where I had been starting to put my other stuff.
That's fair.
I have a component pack,
Mm-hmm.
long sword, short sword, staff of defense, which I don't think I ever. That's not the crystal one.
Staff of Defense is the crystal staff, yes.
Okay. I've got a short bow, a tent, mule named Jehoshaphat. Good mule. Mess kit, bedroll, and soap, and a wall of fire.
Scroll of Firewall. You haven't transcribed it yet.
Scroll, yeah, okay.
One thing you can do at a later date when you have the money to spend on fine inks and paper is transcribe that spell into your spell book, which will cost you the spell scroll, but you can then cast it at spell level.
Just a second. I have ink and paper.
Yes, but transcribing a spell
Requires certain paper.
takes the good stuff. It is...
Can't say that. I'm catching myself.
I'm less concerned about it than I was before.
What, you've been watching other people?
I've been living with other people.
Well,
Um,
yeah, I've lived in the animal house.
so, learning spells of first level and higher. Add 2 spells. Okay. So then, copying a spell into your book. When you find a wizard spell of first level or higher, you can add it to your spell book if it is of a spell level you can prepare, and if you can spare the time to decipher and copy. It involves reproducing the basic form of the spell, yada yada. Takes 2 hours and 50 gold pieces per level of spell. We're just running over some wizard stuff.
Super.
So 50 gold pieces per spell level and 2 hours per spell level.
Oh, that's what I don't see yet.
So you'd have to purchase 50 gold pieces worth of
Oh, there we are.
fine inks and paper and spend 2 hours copying the scroll of Firewall into your spellbook, should you so desire.
But we're in Phandalin. He
Correct.
could do something like that now if he chose to.
Not here,
Gotcha.
but maybe Waterdeep or Neverwinter.
Okay.
We don't have a lot of... I mean, you could also theoretically go to Galio down in Leylon and with a high enough persuasion check buy some ink from him. Because he is a mage, so he has access to that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Shoot,
You good? Or
So-
what's up?
I cannot find. Oh, that's it. I have 1,654 gold pieces.
50 would not be
I
as
think
much.
you, well,
I can
50
do the
per
50.
50 per spell level.
Sure.
What's the whatever the level of Firewall is, the wall
Ah.
of fire.
Okay.
We'll figure that out later when
Yep.
we get back to Leylon.
But I was just thinking the 50 is not going to break the bank.
No, although if it's like a level 4 or higher, then it's like 200 or higher.
But it
Regardless.
probably
Yeah,
still be
right.
It's
useful.
not going to be... Oh, it's very useful.
Yeah.
So,
So we have a secret
marching order
trap
coming
door.
down into the tunnel, or into the cellar.
I think our
Standard.
usual.
I got Finnan and Elizabeth and Victor fanned out at the base of the stairs here on the map. Do you want to go first, or do you want to go first? Cleric or wizard
I
first?
generally follow her to
Alright.
guard her
There's
back.
two reasons. Right, for guarding the back, but also he's tall enough and I'm short enough. If he had to fire over my head, it's not a problem. I cannot
Duck.
fire around him. I don't have to duck.
Yeah. That's good logic. Good logic.
I was
We'll
talking about
reward
what our dinner's going to be.
So,
No.
so,
Chicken, that's me.
um,
Not really.
all right. So as you come down, you see Argus. Oh dear, I've done it again.
Hmm?
I say things and he thinks of things.
No, actually, she said something and I think of things and I can't say it. I really can't say that.
Okay, then don't. Okay.
I was just commenting earlier that I was less problematical with regards to what you guys say now than I was when I left.
I am confident of that.
So you see a small table, a crude bed with a ratty blanket. It's rather dark in here, but as both of you have dark vision, and Elizabeth has the goggles of night, and I'm assuming somebody casts light on something.
Before we came down, we talked about that. I cast light, and he was asking
that's
for his
true, too.
spear, if
On
his spear
what?
could have it. He asked if one of his walking sticks could have it.
Okay.
Did Victor? I didn't get it. I didn't ask Victor.
You can't cast light more than once. It's a
Oh, okay. So it's
Cantrip.
on his staff.
staff. Okay. So it's casting enough light around for you to see the 7
My staff is
ghouls. Your staff has now had light cast on it.
Oh, okay.
7 ghouls.
These 7 ghouls hunched around in the corner that now hiss.
Do we
and
also
rouse.
see the guy that we were trying to follow?
Yes, Skeel is standing over there. You
Where?
sort of recognize his profile at the foot of the bed.
What's his name?
Argus Skeel.
Skeel.
You sort of recognize his profile as he's moving across to the table.
Probably means that he's a wizard of some sort.
And I
But
need
they're
to
all.
make sure I actually roll these guys up properly. Let me double check.
At least.
Yes, I did. I'm a genius. Alright,
Good.
I need everyone to roll for
Okay.
initiative.
Know what you're. Okay, let's roll a 25.
Oh, right.
18.
I'm way behind everything.
Ah. Looks like a few,
I
my
have a
boys.
6.
We're doing this at total disadvantage. I love my dice. My fancy pants dice set upstairs.
Okay.
And I'm not running upstairs in the middle of combat to go get it.
Right.
Thank God for the emergency pack.
Yes.
Well, that's nice. Victor, you got 21. So, who's next?
What did you get?
Elizabeth.
Plus 1.
Bugger,
I'm
Elizabeth.
at
Why?
+0, which is better than -1, so I've come up in the world.
Yeah, so is Elizabeth. She only gets she doesn't get a -1 anymore. I forgot that I got her.
Me too.
Dex
I'm up to 0.
I didn't move up at all.
5!
Seriously?
Well,
She's
maybe I
5?
did. Maybe I
No, well, she's 4. Because she got a +0
did. Initiative.
instead of 3.
Ah.
No,
Okay.
my initiative.
Finley range is
stayed
11.
+2.
He has +5 initiative.
So 11.
So it's 21 for Victor, 11 for Finnan, and 4 for Elizabeth, who's higher than
And 4 for me.
4 for you, and
No, I'm sorry.
19.
6 for me.
6 for you, and
Or
18?
18 or 19. I can't
18 or
remember.
19 is fine. Let's roll for Argus. Huh. Double huh. Let me double check his initiative very fast.
I tell you, it's supposed to be a simple message. Not too much tomorrow, so you're going to need to finish your thing tomorrow. Okay? I'll try and get up early and get off
Okay.
that.
With Trojan bearskin.
No!
We will buy what we
Oh.
exactly the right size.
No,
You
just
don't
thinking
need that right
to
now,
drape
people.
over tomorrow morning because it's
Sorry about that. My Spotify ads are stupid.
It's like 6% tomorrow.
Oh, okay. You said 3 days straight. I took
Yeah,
you at your
well,
word.
I then looked at the percentages.
Oh, okay.
But only being a wizard, I can't predict.
Wizards are.
I'm not a weather wizard.
That's okay. A weather wizard would be too so inaccurate. It would be.
I
wait a
could
minute,
call her
that's-
weatherman.
That'd be called weatherman. Yeah. Meteorologists.
Well, that's a wizard casting meteor swarm.
Ah, I see.
Weather, the weatherman was the first fake news.
Yeah, for that you need a druid.
Huh?
For that you need a druid. For the real stuff.
No, I
Yes.
meant.
I get
meant
it. I get it. It's funny.
Mm.
Nothing. Okay. We're just gonna run without music for a minute. This
Okay.
Spotify is being stupid. I'm eventually gonna have to bite the bullet and get that back. Alright, so we have Victor, Argus, Edra, Finnan, ghouls. You don't get to play right now. Roundgear and Elizabeth. So, seeing this whole
So
scenario
there's
go
7
down.
of them. And obviously we don't have horses.
Yes. We've left the horses back at the stable
The
at the
right
stone
place
hall
for them.
inn.
Yes, that's right.
Here?
I don't know. It didn't fly.
Yeah. Victor is going to charge forward and attack Argus.
We're assuming he's evil based upon the company he keeps.
That would be a fair guess.
Yeah. We can sort this out and heal him later if we have made an error. The fact that he does not look to be in any way restrained or
Yeah, right.
imprisoned, but is
Oh,
moving
and he
about
walked
freely.
across. didn't
Exactly, he's moving about freely
Right.
when we got down there.
Yeah.
That is... That's a hit. Yeah, it's a hit. Cause that... Whoa. Rick? 25. That's... Shoot. Oh, yeah. D8 plus 5 is 7 points of damage. As he slices across... Look at that. Argus' shoulder.
Shoot.
Okay.
How many people can I protect when I cast this spell?
All five.
All 5?
All five. Yes.
Okay.
You
this
can,
point.
I think you can do 6 or 7.
Depending on the
but we don't-
spell's level. It's a certain number plus spell level.
Right.
Like 1 plus spell level
Oh.
or 2 plus spell level or something
I'm
like
not
that.
going to hold back if I have the chance of... This is a stone and what, wood above us?
There's some wood and stone supports above you. It's a partially wood, partially stone stair. And then it's like dirt floor, stone walls. It's a cellar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm just planning ahead to try and decide what I'm going to... How I'm going to hurt us by bringing a building down on us, for instance.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm gonna
To
fail
determine
that
if you
one.
can see the building.
Don't say that.
Like, to
Don't
see if
say
you can
that.
see the building for what it is. Like the structure of the building.
No,
What is plus
42 now. Intelligence is plus 4, and I raised from 16 to 18, whatever that means.
okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna come down.
Okay.
You can see you can see there's enough. It's not a very big shack above you, and yeah, it's probably not gonna come down on your heads.
I just
That's a miss.
I'd hate to
as-
kill myself.
He draws back for the second strike, and Argus just slaps his wrist as he's slicing in, and deflects the blow with preternatural speed. And that is going to... Victor is not going to burn his action surge just yet.
That's fine.
So that brings us to Argus's turn. I gotta remember what I do with this guy.
Nothing. He misses.
He has no weapons and no spells.
We've caught him with his
He
proverbial
sticks
pants
He
down.
sticks his tongue out of us and tries to scare us. That's his
Intimidation.
fault.
He's trying to be
Yeah.
intimidating.
Okay. So...
Yeah, I don't think I guessed it.
Oh. Ooh, okay. As you proceed, as Argus turns around, kind of throws his cloak back over his shoulder, you see these long nails begin to sprout from his fingertips as his eyes, burning red, bore into each of you in turn. 2 long fangs begin to overtop his lip.
He's a
As,
vampire.
as you can see through the rend in his on his shirt, the wound that Victor hacked into him beginning to close.
So he doesn't need the other guys.
Neither do we.
So, you intervene against my lord. You look delicious. He's going to swipe at Victor. One attack. His claws. And Victor just barely gets his shield up in time. He's going to make another attack. It's hit. Only 19. That is 6 points of damage to Victor.
This is one of those encounters where it would have really been nice if I had been high in the
It would have been really good, yes. But we weren't. So we press on.
No, he's not going to deal damage. He's just going to grab him.
He's not going to damage him?
No, just
What
gonna
does
grab him.
grabbing do?
No, Victor's now grappled.
He's held.
Yes.
He can't fight.
No, he's grappled.
I
It
didn't know
basically
what that
means
meant.
that I hate you so much right now. No, he's grappled.
Okay.
So that brings us to Edra.
Well, I love the way they're all clumped together there. Is there anything I can do to get more than one of them at a time? Like spiritual weapon? Like get more than one of them, or just have
I
to go
mean,
for one
spiritual weapon isn't flaming sphere.
Right.
Spiritual weapon is a materialize and then whack.
Okay. And flambe is directed. Wand of magic missiles is directed.
You could hit the guy that's at that heals himself.
Oh, absolutely. I was trying to see if
Yeah.
I could get rid of more than one ghoul at a time here.
I
Probably not with anything I've
don't
got.
think you got anything right now.
Okay, alright.
Give it about 3 or 4 levels, and I think you'll get access to things like Flame Strike or
Okay.
Meteor Swarms on like a knife. So I don't get that for a while.
I'll just double check the back of my list here. No, nothing. Okay, so I'm going to, I am going to drop my spiritual weapon on, Argus.
Okay.
So
Being a
D20
spiritual weapon,
plus
it
7.
probably affects vampires who are magical beings more than.
It's a spell.
It's a
right?
magical attack.
Yeah, so that's my. I think at this point in time, pretty better than even Hugh would be a magic weapon, but Hugh doesn't do as much damage, and I'm not particularly close.
You're a little bit far.
Yeah.
20, natural 20, plus 7.
Okay. Okay. So roll your dice and then double the dice damage.
So it's a level 4 spell, so I can do 2d8
Level 4?
plus. It says level 4 spell. I've got 2 level 4 spells.
You're casting spiritual weapon at level 4
Why not?
because it's your highest level. I'm not saying don't do it. I'm just saying it is a level 2 spell if you want to.
Well, but I get at level 2, I don't get to do. Well, I'm doubling it.
You're doubling the damage. I mean, you have to decide what level you cast it at before you. And you said level 4? Okay.
I did say I'd
Mark
like
off,
to do it
mark
at
off a level 4 spell slot.
Yeah.
I think you got those on your other list as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true. I'm used to working over
I
here.
gave you the key.
Level 4. Yeah, is used. Okay.
Okay.
So then I get to do 2d8 plus 7 and then double that?
Double the die. I mean, 2d8, double that, then add 7.
Add 7, okay. 2d8.
Or no. Let me double check how spiritual weapon works
Okay.
faster. Plus 7 is your attack bonus.
Right.
So it's not. It's you have an attack of 27 right
Right.
now. So spiritual weapon.
I've got
would be-
2d8 plus 7 damage listed for level 4.
Okay.
But
let me check.
and level 3, 1d8 plus 7 damage.
It is just spellcasting ability marker. Okay.
So 2d8 doubled. And then
Yeah, and
give
then
it
7.
8. I could borrow Mike.
You want an 8, which is the double pointy.
Yeah. Muchas gracias. This is a 10. This is the percentage die.
I'm sorry?
Look at the numbers on it.
Well, it's assuming that I
Thanks. Okay.
don't have an 8. Oh, there it is. That's an 8.
8 plus 6 is 14. 28 plus 7 is 35.
Okay. Takes 35 points of damage, and
Begins healing.
okay, let me put that over there.
And I'm at 6, and they're at something else, right?
Yeah. Finnan's at 11. They're at 11 too, but he's faster than them. So I'm assuming you want it here. Just gonna put it there.
Okay.
So Finnan has a higher dex bonus, so he gets to go before the ghouls. And he is going to just kind of look around and go, oh boy! Being not as squishy as he used to be. How much does he have right now? He's a D20, okay. I'll work with that. He's going to do what he do, which is fire an arrow.
Yay.
Does
he have a magic weapon?
Nope. Well, he has the spider staff, but in these quarters, he's been wanting to do it.
Okay.
And I don't know if he has the +1 short sword or if Title has it. I'm not 100% sure on that one.
Does he have any silver-tipped arrows?
Not anymore. He used them in the were-at fight. I feel like he might have a +1 short sword.
I thought we all had something.
Okay. I'll
But
call it that
he's
he's
not
got
going to get that close, obviously.
No.
So
If he gets jumped, though, I'll
Yeah,
call
right.
it as a +1 short sword. Because I've got a card for a +1 short sword, but I don't know if it's for Tybalt or for me.
I thought it was for Finnan because we tried to make sure everybody had one magic weapon.
Yeah, because he's got the short sword of prophecy, and then he's got Talon now.
Okay.
Tybalt does.
Or Tybalt? Okay.
Because Victor traded him the Dragon Longsword for Talon.
Okay.
That is a... Sleeping high. 15. That'll do it. And...
Who's he hitting?
Argus.
No, he's firing at one of the ghouls.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's why I asked.
Plus 5. That's a plus... That's 10 damage to the ghoul. Here.
Yeah, I was going to say that's the obvious one. Because otherwise he'd have to either go around a stone pillar,
Which one is damage?
or a bed, I guess that is.
This one right
This-
here.
okay.
Finnan is firing
Yeah, right,
straight across the room
Gotcha.
for 10 points of damage. Which hurt.
Yeah.
The ghoul, might I add.
Good job.
Doing that.
Thank you, Finnan.
Let me double check something really fast. Okay. Alright. So,
We don't have anything with poison, though, do we? Because they're immune. Ghouls, if I remember correctly, are immune to poison, but we don't have any weapons of poison, do we?
just the spider staff.
Yeah, okay.
And with that, the ghouls are going to go.
Well, there's 42 of those.
7.
7.
One of them has been injured. It's going to rush straight up on Finnan. The rest are going to... This one's going to move. Around on Victor. This one's going to take a run up here. Stab that guy in the back! And that's it.
Huh?
Okay.
And then the one is going to attack. Did you cut that out? Going to...
We need for the vampire to not like somebody behind him and slash backwards.
Yeah. Not pay attention.
Probably not going to happen.
Probably not gonna happen.
Kind of clawing.
Where'd you go?
I've got to order 41.
Yes. Yeah, I get it. What's the shelf life? What's the shelf life on this?
Shelf life isn't too bad.
It doesn't.
They don't tend to age too badly.
Okay, good.
As far as I know.
Good.
Don't quote me on it. First
we will.
claw is going to
Glass
miss.
glass is pretty stable.
As Ghoul claws at Victor, he manages to hike his shoulder armor around so that it hits the armor plate across his shoulder instead of his
Excellent.
back.
Excellent. And he's still being grappled, right?
Yes, he is going to. That's not Victor's turn.
I get to go someday.
Yeah.
After them.
Yeah, it's your turn now.
Okay. You probably guess that we're going to do a level 4 sphere.
Okay.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah, it's fine.
And I think that if I put it like here, I can get everybody.
Oh, fireball. Okay.
Fireball.
Got it. Okay, now we're going to
fireball.
not flaming sphere. We're going to fireball
I'm
this.
going to fireball to try and take out as many people as ghouls as I can.
Yes. So sculpting spells for a 40-foot diameter. 5, 10, 15 clear there. 5, 10, 15, 20. Everyone's out of range except for Victor, and you can easily sculpt spells around
I'm
him.
sculpting
Fourth
him,
level
yeah.
spell.
Yeah.
Hello.
I've got to get that guy too, and he's
You
close enough.
just get him. He's just in
5,
range.
10, 15, 20.
Yep.
I'm
Like I
allowed
said,
to
he's
go
just in
30.
range.
Good.
So, fourth level fireball. Everyone
Nice.
make a dexterity saving throw except for Victor.
I've
Everybody?
got to figure
Not
how
you
much.
guys.
What
You're
is
on.
my? What is
Covered.
Sorry, I'm talking to myself.
I can't remember what 4th level
What you throw?
gives me. Yeah.
It's significant. I don't have
I
that written
know.
down for your stats.
It's 8d6 for level 3 plus 1d6 for every level above it.
So 8,
It's like 7d6 or 9d6 or something.
and
like
it's a level 3 normally.
that. Yeah, so it's like 9d6 right now, I think.
9d6. So
I have
You can
one
roll with that or I
minus
can
3.
check it. I don't really care.
I'm willing to go with that. I've got 1. Where did my d6s go?
Well, that's
I had a whole pile of them in here.
Yeah.
I have none.
I have mine.
I'm going to have to roll multiple times.
Is there something in that little box by
Here?
any chance? I don't know. I'm just
This is the
trying-
cards of
Oh,
item
I'm
read.
just grabbing
This is a
it.
pencil.
But there were.
You had a busload of them. Did
I
they all
know.
get put back in your
They may have been put in the box
thingamajiggy? I
upstairs.
bet they were put in the
Okay,
box.
you've got one for
I've got
me?
one. So you can make 3 sets of 3.
Nope.
Good. Set 3.
Oh,
So that's 2.
Nope.
You didn't give me one.
Do you have a
What?
6?
I have 6, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got to do 3 rolls. Move this out of the way. 6, 7, 8.
Okay. What's the DC?
8. And 7 is 15, 16, 17, 18.
Is that on top of the 8 from before?
I'm counting up 18.
18, okay.
18, 19, and 12 is 27.
Plus 1.
I'm sorry, 12 is 31.
18 what?
31.
31. And 9 is 42.
Okay. So, this ghoul takes 84 points of damage
Oh,
as
this
he
is
falls to his knees.
No, that's right.
That's fine.
Well,
He takes
and
what?
84 points of damage as he trips and falls, attempting to get away.
is he hit and he trips and falls right out of existence?
Right into the fireball. As he's trying to get away, Finnan just kind of...
Trips him.
Let's leave it at that, yes.
Boy howdy, yes.
Trips him. As he's trying to run, Finnan just kind of sweeps out a leg and trips him into the fire. Because he's right there.
Handy.
This one takes 42 points of damage and it's incinerated.
Is that the one that was already injured before?
No, the one that was already injured in that one done his save and died.
And then he died.
This one dies. Argus takes 11 points of damage.
He cuts it down by 30?
Not 11, I'm sorry,
20 because you
20.
go down.
21.
Yeah.
But you lose the one because
42.
Yeah,
divided by 2 is
42,
21.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
he takes 21 points of damage. This one fails.
So everybody gets at least 21 points of damage.
Yep. Except that guy. He gets none because he somehow he ducks under the bed as it burns around
What
him.
did you net 20? Okay.
Yes. So we have 3 that have 21 points of damage.
4.
Okay.
Yeah, because Argus has 21 points of damage.
I was just thinking of the ghouls themselves.
He has to have a whole
So
list
there's
with you.
why are
So
there 4 ghouls?
I did help.
Sorry, 3 ghouls with 21 points of damage. The rest are dead, except for that one. He's alive.
That one?
One guy is alive, completely unharmed because he hit under the bed.
Right. And 3 guys have...
3 guys have 21 points of damage. And
Argus has 21
Argus
plus whatever's left.
has 21 points of damage plus whatever he dealt with earlier.
63 total.
Okay.
But he heals himself. You know how much he heals him for.
So
He does.
that brings us to Elizabeth, who is going to run straight around to attack Argus. Because,
And I cleared a spot for her.
yes. She's going to not burn a Flying Spirit Point because she doesn't need to at the moment. Because she already has advantage. Thanks to Victor being there.
Cut his hand off.
She's going to try. Remind me the next time you roll in that 20 that we're going to try and remember those, the next session, that I'm going to try and print out or write up a list of those critical successes and failures. We're getting back in the game, it's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
So that's a 17 to hit, I think. Yeah, 17 does hit. 12 points of damage. 11 points of damage. Why does Victor have 7? Oh no, that's 5. Okay. 11 points of damage. To Argus. As she carves into him from behind. He's looking rough.
Good.
She's going to attack him again because she's a fighter.
Go, baby, go.
No. Again, that claw just snaps out from behind, from his cloak and just deflects aside her blow as he continues to pin Victor against the table. Victor is going to attempt to break free. He's going to break free.
Yes.
And that means he's got another attack.
Nope, he used his action to break free.
That's good.
Oh, I thought he got 2.
He gets 2 attacks per action
Oh,
as a fighter, but it's 1
Okay.
action, so if he does something else like jump, athletics, etc., it's still the action. That's Victor's turn. And Argus is going to...
move as he gets out?
Yeah, but he doesn't want to.
Oh, okay.
He wants to stay close and beat the crap out of this guy. So you notice that the injuries do not seem to be as quickly closing, and he seems to be shying away from the whatever you've got there, spiritual weapon.
Excellent. It's still right there.
well. And also the injuries that I put were magically induced, which could mean that magical injuries don't heal as quickly.
Hopefully.
So he is going to attack Victor again. Like, very well. You will not flee. You will feed me. And he hits him. And grapples him again.
Oh.
And oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I'm worried for this.
I need a D6. Oh, I don't need the D6, sorry.
Okay.
Oh no. So, he sinks his fangs into the side of Victor's neck, and you see this just sickly pallor creep across Victor's face.
Ah!
Take... Oh. I did need it after all.
Hmm?
I said I did need it after all.
So,
And that's 4. Oh. Okay. Blade. What is it got, buddy? 4. 14 is 18. Someone help me remember his max hit points.
who's?
Victor's.
No clue.
Okay. 86.
This is maximum?
Mm-hmm. Not more though.
It's not his maximum anymore?
Not for
It
the
reduced his maximum?
his maximum hit points are reduced by 14.
So now he has only
80.
that was
70.
72.
72.
And he lost, out of 86, he lost 18. Excuse me, so that's another 68 out of 72 is where he's at right
We have to kill this guy this round.
now. Okay. Yeah, what happens here?
Depending on what you do to him, I was planning on
Holy crap. Okay.
cutting back a
That's
little
not
bit for... Well,
You also see some of the wounds begin to heal as a flush
Yeah,
of
because he
color
drank.
passes across Argus's face.
okay.
A warrior's blood, like fine wine. Oh,
I don't like vampires.
how's that playing?
Hmm?
That's like playing as the DM. Hydra, you're up.
Okay, let's do it again. Level 4.
You could use that
Wait.
That's a
Bonus action
now.
attack with the spiritual weapon. That thing sticks around for 10 rounds.
Oh, wait. So,
So bonus action attack with spiritual weapon and then something else. Some other
okay,
nasty.
so what do I roll for the bonus action attack? Same thing? 'Cause it's level 4?
Yeah, d20 plus
Fantastic.
your spell attack modifier. So d20 plus 7.
12 plus 7 is 19.
Okay, that hits.
And then 2d8 plus 7
2d8 plus 7.
plus...
That's it.
I don't... Oh, because I didn't get that 20. Gotcha. 2d8.
Need this?
Sure. 9 plus 7 is 16.
Okay. You slam it into the side of his head and he goes, ah! Stop that!
Thank you.
And that's your bonus action, so what do you want to do for your action?
Let's see. Well, let's magic missile this guy. Well, it's a magic missile, so it's a magic weapon still, but it's not a spiritual weapon.
It's a spell attack, so yeah.
I don't have any more spiritual weapons,
Okay.
right? Because Q is magic, but he's not spiritual. So, is he an undead?
Technically, yes.
Can I destroy an undead?
What's your challenge rating?
I don't know. Let me see the back of my stat sheet.
What's
Says
your
see
what
back
rating?
of stat sheet level.
Challenge?
What's the challenge rating, and what's the challenge rating maximum for your destroy undead? I'll double
See
check
back
here.
of stat sheet level. Oh, I don't have that stat sheet. Where is that stat sheet?
Let me double check here.
Because I don't have my permanent stat sheet. Where'd it go? That's weird.
Life domain. So normal thing requires.
I was hungry. I ate it.
Turn undead. Destroy undead. You're level 8.
Yes.
Challenge rating 1 or lower. I mean, you can try it.
I can try it because it's such a low level, or I can try it
You can
because...
try it because you're welcome to try.
What do I know about my destroy undead and vampires?
It's never worked for you before, but you've never tried it before.
But I'm just talking about I've never
You can
faced
try
a
to
vampire
turn.
before.
You can try to turn any undead. Destroying. I mean, it's using your turn undead feature, but stop it. If you use your turn undead feature and it's a certain challenge rating or lower, they will be destroyed. If they are a higher challenge rating, then they're turned.
But my challenge is
Turn
only
means
one, so
that
that's not very...
they're now good?
No, as
Oh.
in they're running away from you.
Oh.
But if I've only got a level 1, that's not enough to really... This guy is clearly not a...
Yeah, but he's not the only undead in the room.
Well, that's
If
a
you
good
can get within
point.
30 feet, anything that can see or hear you within 30 feet that's undead has to make a wisdom saving throw against your word of rebuke, essentially.
So where am I within 30
You're on the
feet of them?
stairs. If you move 30 feet closer, you may be within 30 feet of most of them.
Well, I'll try. I've never used it before.
All right,
I'll try.
that's
I don't
great.
know it because I don't know where my master stat sheet has gone. So I
5,
don't have
10, 15,
any
20.
information about what I do to
30.
do this. I mean, what
Yeah,
the
you're
heck?
within range.
Okay.
She
what-
needs information.
what the heck?
So what do you need?
I all it says is see the back of my stat sheet, but that paper is not here, so I don't know how to
Is it down
do
here?
this. No, this is the
Copy. Oh, it's upstairs.
Okay, so I don't have the original.
Here it is. Okay, turn undead. You present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. It is turned for 1 minute. If it fails, it must spend its turns trying to move away as far away from you as it can, and it cannot willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. Cannot take reactions for its action. It can only use the dash action to try to escape from an effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action. When an undead fails a saving throw against your turn undead feature, the creature is instantly destroyed if its challenge rating is at or below a certain threshold.
Okay, so I just say my thing, right? And I have my symbol.
So you present your holy symbol.
So I present. I can't remember what my holy symbol is.
Holy demon, I cast you out.
No, I'm not gonna say that. Not saying that.
The power of Christ compels you. Yes, I'm making jokes about The Exorcist. No, I don't care.
Yeah. So
What, the what?
The Exorcist.
So I will say something very simple because this is
That's
powerful.
fine. You don't have to.
Be gone.
Okay. That's a very short prayer.
That's all I need, right?
So this wash of holy light emanates from your holy symbol and washes over all of the creatures in here. Nope. What's the DC on your?
I'm looking. DC, my saving DC, 15.
Yeah, what's the 15?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope, he's gone. Okay. Nope. Nope.
So the only...
The only creature left is Argus. Everything else just puffs to ash.
And he's done.
Puffs to ash. Oh. Okay.
That's
so
a
it was
pretty
little
neat spell.
effective. Yeah. Sweet.
So, it's now my turn?
No.
There
Finn's
are
turn.
no demons.
Well, it's Finn's turn.
Right.
They're
Oh,
not
Finn's.
demons, they're
Ghouls.
ghouls.
Ghouls. Well,
But
okay.
it's
Undead.
Finn's turn.
Demons are abyssal creatures of chaos.
Ghouls are undead?
Ghouls are undead.
I didn't realize that. I know you just had
They-
that discussion, but
yeah.
before the discussion,
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
So Finnan is going to see that this is happening. He's going to run to here, where he can actually see him and take a shot at him.
Aim low, my friend. Aim low.
Aim low.
Any possible action is very stabby-ish.
Well, it's 8 points of damage.
And now it's me.
No,
No, Elizabeth.
No, it's you next. Hang on.
No, I thought
I just need to resolve Finnan's damage because it's not
Oh.
8 points of damage, it's like 4. Because... So you see the arrow does not seem to do as much damage as you would think it would.
Okay.
And it doesn't have a magical weapon. Now it's the non-existent ghouls. And it is Rungir's turn.
Do you have a spiritual weapon around here?
No. You're the only one who deals radiant damage.
Are magic missiles, they're
Force.
magic.
Yes, magic's... They're a spell attack, but they're force damage, not radiant.
And radiant is what we've been
Radiant's
getting-
what Edra's been pounding him with on her bonus
Hammer.
action. You'll notice that Victor's magic longsword did... Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Oh, shoot! Do you remember how much damage Elizabeth dealt? Do you have a number?
16.
Total?
No, I've got, hang on. Sorry, 11 total. No, 16 plus 11.
Okay.
So that
27.
was 27.
Oh, shoot. Half that. She doesn't have a magical weapon.
So I want to use a magic weapon in both the sphere, the flaming whatever it's called, and the missiles.
Yes.
And there's only one thing left. Always feels like overkill to use that, but overkilling him is probably not a bad
I mean,
kill.
you're
We need
welcome to
overkill
not.
him.
I'm going to go with a 4
Okay.
on that, which is 9.
Okay.
Overkill.
I just need 3.
You need another
No,
one?
I need D4s, D6s. I'm going with
Flaming sphere.
Sphere,
Right.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
because I figure that
flaming
the 9
sphere at
again?
level 4.
is 9 of those.
9? No. You're talking about fireball.
Fireball in it.
You keep saying flaming sphere.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I get those confused.
Flaming
Are you gonna do
Spear.
Flaming Spear is still in play, right?
No, he doesn't have flaming sphere. He cast fireball from the start.
Gotcha.
I've got
So he's gonna
2
cast
here.
another
I've got
fireball.
yours, and I've got
Just D6s or D4s?
I need
6 since
yours.
it's fireball.
Fireball.
8d6 plus 1 is 9.
Yeah.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Oh!
What?
Oh, you're gonna
He
kill
nat
me!
20'd.
Did he nat 20?
You're gonna kill me!
So I
Ah!
don't need to roll anymore?
Save your rolls.
He nat 20.
That's too bad.
Ah.
So I had 12 and I had 9.
Oh god, I am so sorry.
That's okay.
Ah!
You're
Yeah.
black.
Well, we can't
Yeah.
kill you, although we'd like to kill the girl. I mean, the Argus.
So you cast your fireball, your bead of arcane force lashes out, lands next to him, completely obliterates the table, shakes the building. As the dust and smoke settle, you've managed to sculpt around your allies, and Argus is just kind of brushing off his clothes, going, well, that wasn't very friendly.
No, I still have a 3 and 2. I mean,
You do.
Do you have it? Was that?
I have 3
God.
3s. That was a 4.
Okay.
So I've got more
Whoa.
4s, but I've got 3 3s. If we
Well.
get to me again.
Elizabeth is going to attack him at advantage.
And she doesn't have a magic sword.
Correct. So she hits him, dealing 7 points of damage.
Which means she dealt in 14, but it was help. I wanted to make sure that we were clear.
Ay. 7 half down to 3. And just for kicks and giggles, she's going to action surge.
Please.
Oh, she's worried about Victor.
She is. This is not good. That's good. Nat 20 means she actually deals 9
Oh,
points of
right.
damage.
All right.
9 points of damage on a net 20.
That's hard.
This is not easy.
It's harsh. It's harsh. It's harsh. Show.
He is looking brutalized.
Oh man.
No. Argus.
Argus is looking
Argus
brutalized.
has been brutalized by this round of attacks.
Crazy.
Like, he wasn't looking too hot before the
I
fireball.
didn't think so.
Fireball didn't do him any damage, but
The
then
fireball would
then
have
Elizabeth
killed him.
starts. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I would have had about 60 points of damage the way I was rolling.
Mm-hmm.
I was about 40 or 50 minimum. I was already at 25
Yeah.
with 2 rolls.
Yeah. Oh, pain. Oh.
I stopped rolling because it would have been too depressing.
That would be too hard, yeah.
Ha! So, as Argus kind of half turns, snarling at Lisbeth, he suddenly stops mid-threat. A trickle of dark ichor starts rolling down his face, and you see Victor step in, and the point of his sword rams out through Skeel's chest as he just destroys him.
We're done
Good.
with this moron?
Apparently so. He
Now,
looks
what
good
do
to
we
me.
do? What can we do for Victor? Does this heal?
Roll a medicine check.
I don't have medicine, so I
I
can't
do.
do that.
I get a +7 on a medicine check, too, so.
I've never-
20! +7.
Okay. You've heard of the effects of vampiric bites before,
Yeah.
and it usually fades after a good night's sleep.
Oh, okay.
A long rest.
All right.
Well, we're going to go back and enjoy the tavern, and we're going to tell them.
Well, it's like mid-morning right now, so.
Good. A long
wanna go
day
and,
rest.
We may want to go and celebrate in the tavern and tell people what we just saved them from.
All right.
Did
so,
they did not know this?
I mean, they didn't know that
They didn't know that there were 7
ghouls
down there and that he was a vampire.
So do we take the bodies back and hand them to Tobin, saying, I don't know what you do with these?
Not
but
Toblin.
Who? Harbin?
Harbin Navy.
Yeah, let's take the bodies
Let's
back to
take the
Harbin and
bodies
just
back.
say, hey, you probably want to
Yeah.
take the trash
Because you
out.
probably have to
Husband.
deal with a vampire's body a certain way. Put it out in the sun.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as
Yeah.
you bring it out into the sun,
Yeah.
do you cover it in any way?
We'd
or...
have to, because I'd like to make sure that Harbin sees what it
Okay,
was.
so you cover it with a
We'll
cloak.
cover it,
Put
and
it-
then when he sees it, we'll bring it out and let him watch it disintegrate.
Okay.
That would work.
So
that would
you,
work.
you find some heavy swathing cloaks in the corner
Yeah.
where that have been pretty badly singed by the fireball, but they're still serviceable enough to
Coverable.
block off the worst
Yeah,
of the
they had to have
Now, did
those
the
that
other
already
ghouls
gone.
just evaporate?
Yeah, dust.
Okay.
Well, there's a couple of carcasses, but mostly charred or dusted.
And do we want to just check around and see what he was
I
collecting
think
in
we
this
ought
little
to.
pit of his?
Okay, 1 second, let me pull that one up.
Do we need to do a discovery?
No.
I mean,
Probably
if you
a
want to,
I know it.
I guess.
I'm going to do a perception.
Investigation check?
Investigation.
Investigation. Here you go.
Second.
I didn't find
Let me
anything.
find it. I lost the list, so I can re-find it. Hang on.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh, wow.
Where are you? Ooh. Let's work with this for now.
Is that a 6 or a 9?
8.
It's an 8?
Let me see.
Okay, it is. It looked like a 9.
There should be a line underneath
Well, it doesn't matter.
6.
Yeah,
and a line underneath a 9.
it's a 9. Because there is a line under that.
Okay.
So there is. It's a 9.
You find a small wand
Another one.
with inscribed with some runes.
Yeah,
on
I
it. It's
had
about
15.
About maybe this long,
6.
Uh-huh.
with some runes inscribed spiraling around it.
Can we read it? would it be in?
Yeah, it's in Elvish.
I cannot, but you can.
I can.
It says Wand of Great Axe.
Of great what?
Axe.
So that means that it may turn into a great axe if you use it somehow.
It might.
But we can just keep it and figure out what it is later.
Mm-hmm.
Well, can I do a history check and see if I have read something about it? I read a lot, you know.
Make a history check.
Yeah, it'd be nice if I could know it now, because I already do it. I need a net 20.
What is it? That one?
11
I'm
plus
just laughing. Because when he
4, 15.
it bounced off the table.
Um,
15.
Nothing much comes to mind.
Okay. Too bad.
Where is it?
My mind is like a sieve.
It's not that. It's just that you've never heard of it. It's just not something you've ever heard of before. Where are you? Anything else you guys want to do before you go back to dealing with this?
Yeah, we checked the
Okay, have
cabin
we
itself.
checked?
We
Do
checked
we
that
wanna-
last time.
Why
We
don't
had
we
the
look
coin.
and see if there are any more tunnels? I mean, any more trapdoors or...
Okay.
I mean, this slice is hidden with a secret something.
So you want to do
And
investigation?
probably there are
Perception?
charred edges around anything that would be...
You gonna roll?
Are we going to both roll, or are you going to do
Your
one
call.
with advantage?
Do you want to do it with advantage, or do you want to
Why
do
don't
it
you do it with advantage?
Alright.
19. 9. 19 is decidedly better.
Nope.
Nothing. Okay.
Just figured I'd try and...
Yeah?
What?
Well, these things have been on here so long, they're not erasing. So, I'll go back to the other one.
Okay. So now we're going to drag everybody back and show him...
Yeah.
Not that he hasn't hired us to do this, but we can get some
Well,
goodwill.
Just want to say, hey, we
It's
were
always
curious.
it's
Mhm.
always good to have goodwill.
We were
And
curious.
he's very grateful, but he seems more worried than usual. Like,
Oh.
you know Harbin. He's
Yeah.
a worry wart, but he
Yeah.
seems to be more worried than usual.
Are you worried because we destroyed this guy, Harbin?
No, it's not that.
Is there something we can do for you, Harbin? We hate to see you worried.
Can you control the weather?
No.
Well,
But
that's
try
my
your
problem.
local
You see,
meteorologist.
I understand your attempting humor, Cleric, but it's not funny. You see, the weather's been particularly fierce recently. Winds have come out of nowhere, damaging buildings, and 3 people have been struck by lightning.
Uh-oh.
That doesn't
Also,
sound like a
Storm
weather.
God.
Yeah, that sounds like
You know something of this?
Well, we've encountered this guy before.
Oh,
He's not particularly happy with us.
yes. A few people seem to have gone missing over the last couple of 10 days as well. No one can say for sure because they're visiting or travelers with no ties here, but they may have simply left town. At least 2 of them seem to indicate that they were going to stay for a while, and then, poof, they vanished.
That's a concern. Did
Now,
you know
there's
anything
2
about
ways
those?
that could happen. One is the vampire could have been feeding, and the other is the storm god could have taken him.
He turns a little green.
Well, the vampire will not trouble you anymore, or
I
anyone
can
else around
see
here.
that. He kind of prods at the dusty,
Yes.
crumbling remains on the ground.
Did you know anything about these 2 that
Shut up!
All right.
Sorry.
As you wish. No, did you know anything about these 2
Show up, I've got to-
that have disappeared? Or were they transients?
They were relatively transient. They didn't have particularly close
No,
ties to Phandalin.
they could have just moved on then. It's
They
possible.
could have, but at least 2 of them said they were going to stay for a while.
No one from town. No one you know with
No.
ties to the town. That's odd. That's very odd.
So, do you have something you would like us to do?
Well, now that you mention it, there was a small problem in my garden. You see, I was out in my garden yesterday, and I was attacked by a rose bush.
A rose bush. You're
Oh.
feeling well.
Well, I don't... It wasn't a real rose bush. It was alive. It tried to kill me.
Twig blight.
But yes. Yes, I think...
Have you
that they-
encountered a twig blight before?
Yes, and I think that they've infested my garden.
I am so sorry for you. Well, we do know a little something about a twig blight.
I would be willing to pay you to get rid of them.
We'd be willing to be paid. Okay. Can you tell me, you said
They're in the garden out back.
Oh, tell me a little about, you said you took, but not just a bush, a rose bush in particular.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Thorns, I'm assuming.
Very.
Had they been planted for a while? They were small, medium, new?
Very new, as in new that morning. They walked in the night.
They walked in the night.
I can
Yes.
Well, let's
So
paint
how
them
many
red.
do you think you were attacked by?
2.
2. Last night. Yesterday?
Yesterday morning.
It could be multiplying. We probably ought to boogie over there and
Well, it was actually this morning. Sorry.
Okay, well, we probably ought to make haste to go see what we're dealing with. We do not want a twig blight or rose blight. Have you seen a rose blight before?
Paint them white.
Paint them white?
They like to be red.
Very good. Do you have paint? Have you seen a rose blight
No, I
before?
have not.
I've not either. Do you recall the fight we had with the twig blights?
Probably not.
Okay, very good. Well, we did have quite the fight with the twig blight. Remember the
Well,
vine that
We had one that was, they were with the tree too.
Yes, exactly. They're
So
they're
we've
not
got
to
to know
be
if there's a tree there
underestimated.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
we're not-
these are, the rose ones are maybe what turn into the big guy.
Possibly. Possibly.
But I may have just given the DM some ideas.
Probably.
Me?
That's my curse.
Calling card. Well, so rose blight.
And if you don't want me to exercise that curse, you can't ask me questions about what I think.
No, yeah, I'm just trying to see if yeah, two rose blights this morning.
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
Let's see.
friends,
just a
shall
second.
we
Hey.
away?
What bug hurts roses?
Japanese beetles, but Japan
Some-
does not exist in this world.
No. You need
So,
to find some
foreign
Japanese
beetles.
Alright. I will pay at least, shall we say, 50 gold per person for the removal per plant.
Per person per plant. You
Mm.
have 2. What happens if there happen to be more that show up?
If
Are
they've
you going to be
multiplied,
watching
there's
from
10 of them.
the,
Are you
window?
still good for this?
Very good,
Yes.
very good. So, Finnan, would you be so kind as we're fighting to shout out the number as we...
He just kind of rolls his eyes and nods. Alright.
Okay.
Should we rest a little bit to restock? I can do a 4-hour.
If we do that, then we
Now.
run the risk of them getting bigger.
Yeah, okay.
I think we ought to go
Okay,
straight away.
very good. And we can't destroy his whole garden.
I would prefer not.
We will do our best.
It will come out of your pay if you damage my garden.
Bear in mind, if they damage the garden while we're fighting them, that is not part of the deduction.
Correct.
Yes. Right.
Alright.
And away.
So, as you proceed into
Away,
the garden,
away. Pa-pum, 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 pa-pum,
see
pa-pum,
a normal looking garden.
Huh?
pa-pum,
Paths, bushes, flowers.
pa-pum.
A small copse of rose bushes stands off to one side.
Cops. That
Thicket.
means more than 2.
Potentially, yes. Finnan, would you holler back that we're looking at more than 2, we think?
Just then 2 of the bushes uproot and begin to advance on you.
Okay.
The rest remain still.
Uh-huh.
They
Okay.
were
I
hiding.
had roses before! That's how they got me!
Understood. All right, rose blight. Do we need to roll for initiative or?
Well, initiative.
All right.
Thank you, Victor. With a natural 20.
I have a natural 20.
19.
Plus
I
2 is
get plus
22.
nothing. Yeah, I get 19 plus nothing.
23,
22.
22,
19. And I didn't have to take anything away from it.
18, 15 for Finnan.
Sweet butter crumpets.
And they're lower.
Yes. So we go Victor, who?
Victor,
Rangir,
Rangir,
Moa.
Edra,
Yeah.
Lisbeth,
Yay, Lisbeth.
Finnan,
Finnan, rose blight.
Roseblights.
1 rose blight, 2 rose blight.
Yes, you see one of them is looks a little bit larger than the other.
Flambe.
Medium-ish.
Medium, we'll say.
Okay.
I'm not sure that hitting it with a hammer would do much to bushes.
So, yes, there we go. Well, yeah, we probably have to Well, we have to be careful. Do we,
Right. Victor's going to
yeah.
Oh, he gets to go first. Then.
Yeah.
attack. Oh dear. Okay. And for those of you watching at home, this is a homebrew monster I'm testing out on my players, so you're welcome. That is a hit. For 10 points of slashing damage to the first one.
Do you go after the big one or the small one?
The small one.
Is the big one like medium size or large?
Medium.
Okay.
Actually, let me double check that really fast.
I'm just.
Oh dear.
Is that his second attack?
No, this is me remembering that's a medium-sized blight.
Hmm?
That's him remembering that it's a medium sized blade. Okay.
Someday I would like to play one of the two 10-10 games, just because we've never played them.
We have 2 of them?
I have 10-10 something, I can't read it because it's too small, and 10-10 et le piège
Oh,
de
yeah.
du totem de four. I've got to read those books again.
Okay. Okay, so he slashes through the rose blight and just hacks it to the ground, and it just falls flat in 2 pieces.
Uh-oh.
For his second action, he's going to, and for his second attack, he's going to attack the other one.
Good.
That's it. 11 points of damage. It does not die, but it is badly hurt.
The first one did not die, right?
Well, the first one fell over in 2 pieces. It looks pretty dead.
Burn it. Oh dear.
Well, I'm trying to just, see, I've got a 30-foot radius if I do the ball, sphere ball, whichever it is.
Flings fireball or flings
Fireball.
Okay.
It's 30-foot radius.
20-foot radius,
20
and
foot.
you're going to potentially burn things in Harden's
That's what I don't want to do. So what I thought I would do is do a level 4 magic missile.
Is that fire?
I mean level 3.
Is that fire or?
No, it's force damage.
Oh wait, I
You
don't
need
want
to
force
burn
damage.
it.
I don't have anything that's fire.
Flaming sphere.
Okay, and it can put. They're close together. We don't have any.
Kids need wholesome
Quit advertising. He doesn't get any points for this.
We'll just use these 2 things for now.
So I can put one and it would be within range of both of them. I'm going to roll that thing into him.
Okay.
And I can't remember a thing about what I do with it.
Well, you
It's
cast it. They
somebody's-
got to take it. They
To protect themselves.
I've got to do a hit.
well, no. That you cast it. They make a dex save. You roll 2d6 fire damage. They take half damage on success. Bonus action on subsequent rounds for 10 rounds. You can
There you go.
make. What's wrong with your thumb?
Everything.
Oh,
Oh, it's.
She gave me a
no.
D6.
She had ink on her thumb, and I thought it was.
Looks like blood.
Oh.
So 2d6 fire damage on a level 2.
5.
Okay.
And that's on both of them, right?
Nope, just on one. The other one is not really there right now. It's 0 hit points. It's on the ground in 2 pieces, and the piece that's on top just kind of chars away as you summon it.
I got rid of half of it. And the other one I took out, or the other one you said was hacked to the ground.
The one was
There we
still standing.
So are there any left?
Make a perception check.
Is this something where we all do it, or one of us?
Whoever wants to can.
I do.
I got a 20.
Sweet. I got 17.
Which perception, I think I've got
Okay.
plus 7. Let's see, perception plus 4. I have 24.
You do notice that the root end of the blight is not there anymore.
I don't know what that means.
That
And
means it was
means
there
that it
and
was
it's
there
moved.
before you cast the flaming sphere, and it's not there now. And there's no ash.
That means it moved.
Yes.
How did it do that while I was... It did a save.
So it's underground someplace. If we have somebody roll for... Ooh.
Okay, we'll reroll for initiative.
Yeah,
We've got another fight.
I'm sure do.
We have to stand there and wait for it to come up?
18 seconds.
Huh?
I said 18 seconds took to line up.
17, 19.
15, 20, 9.
I have a 17, not with nothing added to it.
Okay. There's a
19.
Victor is 16. You're a
19. 17.
Mm-hmm.
okay. So Elizabeth is at the top of the round with a 20.
Oh my word.
Then Rangir, Edra, Victor, Finnan, and Roseblight.
And we're gonna
One or
let
two?
Jig?
One so far.
Okay. They're deucedly difficult to get rid of.
So Elizabeth is going to charge at it and attempt to hack it to the ground again
Oh, it's grown up?
as it
Okay.
sprouts from the ground again.
Don't want to hack it.
She kind of looks at you like, "What would you have me do?"
I don't
you
know,
unearth
but it's
it?
just going to make 2 of them.
Oh, I forgot that part. Thank you for reminding me. The thorns did scratch Victor pretty badly while he was there.
Oh. What does that do?
1 point of damage.
Damage him.
As he's hacking at it, it
Swiped him or
swipes him.
something.
So then Elizabeth is going to attack and miss. She takes 1 point of.
She gets 2 attacks. So.
She does. Okay, she's going to attack 1. That is a hit for 6 points of damage. She takes 4 points of piercing damage.
Ouch. It's a vicious little beastie.
Yes.
And I'm next.
Yep.
And I have the
One
sphere
second.
that I can roll into it.
1 second.
get the
while I roll
root.
this.
Huh?
You gotta get the root.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to roll right to where the root is. With my, what is it, 2d6s?
Yes. Want one?
And this is a this is not my action, it's because it's there. 7 plus. I don't have all that stuff written down. That one
Well,
away.
it made its save, so it takes 4 points of damage. 3 points of damage.
Isn't it 7 plus something, or
No,
is it
just
seven?
2d6 straight up for the.
Okay, took
Flaming
4
sphere.
points
3
of
point- 3 points-
fire damage.
3 points of
3
fire
points
damage.
fire damage. And we've got a. I can't. I don't have the lightning bolt anymore, do I?
Yeah, you do, I think.
I thought you took that away from me.
No, I took Firebolt away because that was a cantrip that you didn't have. That I gave you in error.
How close am I to it?
20 feet, 30 feet?
Plants don't like frost, do they?
No.
I've never used that.
You're welcome to use it.
Well, I'm a little reticent
Grab
about
the-
using a fire, the flaming
To destroy his
Sphere?
garden.
sphere, because I
You
could
have to
wipe out his
grab-
old garden.
Fireball will wipe out the garden. The flaming sphere you already have cast.
I've already
if you-
got it
that you
there.
ram him with.
Yeah,
But
I've
he,
already
which he
done
just
that.
did. He did 3
Yeah.
points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you can, it hasn't been hacked in two. If you can grab the plant by the, you're gonna get scratched.
frost.
Yeah,
Frost is
frosting
Frost is a ranged spell.
Oh, okay.
Ranged cantrip.
Okay.
So, but it's a cantrip. What about I
You
don't
can do
know
that.
that shocking would do anything to him.
You don't know the cold's going to do anything to it. It's been
Yeah.
magically transmutated by the blood of Gulthias. That's how the Gulthias tree first created. You succeeded your history check on that one. I gave it to you when we were
Okay.
back to the one Mance.
Right.
What else do I have? I've got to
A
figure
lot
out-
of things, actually.
I've got to figure out.
You got
what
magic missiles. You got
magic missiles is a bludgeoning thing, and I'm not going to kill
it's
the roots.
force
with that.
damage. There's a difference.
Force damage. I mean.
There's a difference between bludgeoning and force, but you got
I've got
burning
burning
hands.
hand.
You got scorching ray. You've got
Burning hand.
it's
Burning
a
hand.
3d6 dex save.
Huh?
It's a 3d6 dex save. They make a dex save.
But
Take
it
3d6
it's a
half.
level 1, right?
Let me double check what burning
It's
hands
under
versus
spells.
scorching. Yeah, I'm checking what burning hands versus scorching ray is.
It's a level
Try
1
to-
spell.
Okay.
But that means that if I go to a level 3, what do I get?
5d6.
And then they can cut it in half.
If there's anything left, this thing is small.
No, but I mean, they can cut my.
Well, yeah, if they succeed, then they cut that in half. Yes.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
Scorching. This is just for me.
It's called burning.
I know. I know what
Yeah.
I know what burning hands is. I'm just checking what scorching ray is because I can't remember.
Yeah, scorching rays.
Oh yeah,
level
yeah, yeah.
2.
That's a level 2. That's 3 different targets.
Yeah, I only need 1. I'm going to do. How many d6s?
5.
Well, we're going to do this in multiples.
You still have mine.
I do not. I handed it. Oh, there it is. Yes, I do have yours. And I don't have 9. That's a battery. No, it would be out here. It's on there. There it is. So I roll 3 of them once. You said 5? Yep. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're black.
Mhm.
Nine and 5 is 14.
Okay.
So
You
what's
incinerate it in a
Nine.
blast of fire
Wait, why did you say 9 and 5?
because he had 9 on the 3.
He had 10 on the first one. 10 on the first roll. I wrote it
15.
down. I wrote it down.
Okay.
14, 15 doesn't matter. It's dead.
Oh, okay.
Good. And that's the whole thing that we were here for.
Yep.
So I'm going to recommend that we go back to the tavern.
Yeah.
He wants to get to that tower.
He
I wanna what?
expended 2 of his 4th level spell
Yeah, that's
slots. He
right,
wants to rest.
Yeah, right.
Well, I've got
Do we
no
still have
level
that-
4s and
that
only
ale or
2
whatever
level
it was
3s.
You have the brandy.
And
yes.
I
you do.
need the 8 hours of sleep.
Okay.
I only need 4 to
So,
recover, but I
yeah.
need 8 upstairs.
Oh, tonight?
Yeah.
Understood. Understood. Okay.
And we've done 2 battles.
Okay. So,
We're going to go back and collect what? We did 2 of them. Is the one that is that 3 because he rejuvenated? No.
Same. We never killed the first one. That would be like. I mean, we really didn't kill him the first time.
no,
it was
he
like
didn't.
we cut his arms off and he stood back up, kind
Yeah.
of, sort of. Sadly.
So, everyone gets
100?
100 gold.
Sweet.
I've got to find my gold.
And
Thank
Um,
you. Thank you. Thank you.
after a long rest, Victor feels pretty good.
Good.
You can get some of the other stuff, like Finnan's been a little bit antsy to get over to the Shrine of Luck to get those holy water vials.
Sure.
As you proceed to the Shrine of Luck, however,
It was
you see that it has been ransacked.
Is Sister Gabriel there?
Do you have
Nope.
a pencil?
Oh no.
You hear Finnan yelling some things that are not particularly nice sounding in Halfling outside, and you find him
Not
yelling,
understood, but understood.
You know that he's saying something particularly vile
Right.
from the inflection,
Okay.
and from the fact that you've heard something like it before when he said
He
things.
does have a certain repetition.
Yes,
And it's
but
always
there's
in the
some
same order.
There's some variance this time,
Ah.
and you see him clutching a brooch comprised of a silver pin displaying 3 parallel lightning bolts,
Ah, yes. Oh, we've seen that before.
a symbol of Talos.
He was holding it?
He
He
just
found
picked
it. Okay. It wasn't like he was wearing it.
No, he picked it up off the ground. Yeah.
I'm glad you found that.
This was hers?
No.
It was
Talos,
the symbol of Talos was found at the shrine.
somebody dropped it.
And Talos is not.
The storm
Talos
god.
is the storm lord that we've been scrapping with this whole time.
Lightning, wind, rain,
Storms.
storms.
That lighthouse out at the edge of the cliff, the
Okay.
initial attack at
At the woods.
at the Wayside Inn
Yeah.
was undead, but the second time around was cultists with
Yeah.
a statue of Talos that animated and almost cut Finn into ribbons.
Right.
At the Lion Shield Coster, you find Lenine in her more or less usual state. She has some horses that she's able to sell, but the Miners Exchange is the one that has the carts.
Ah,
So there is a new assistant that assists you with the horses.
very good.
A red-haired elf by the name of Valine Firecrow. She is assisted by a team of kobolds.
We fought kobolds.
I-
Did we? I don't know. The name is very familiar. Why is it familiar to me?
Because I use them for my minis a lot.
For your what?
I have a team of kobolds that I have in my mini pack that I just make up for my
Oh,
team.
that's right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I knew
they're
I
like
heard
little
the name before.
little.
We have fought them, but they were not. They were stand-ins. Gotcha.
Yeah.
the body doubles.
Finnan is in a uncharacteristically foul mood, thanks to the absence of Sister Gabriel,
Sure.
and presents the symbol of Talos to Lenine to see if she knows what's going on with that. She does recognize it as something Valine wears as a brooch, although she hasn't seen her wearing it in a couple of days.
Interesting. So Valine has been hired for how long?
She's a new assistant. She's been in town for a few weeks, or a few
Okay.
10 days.
Okay.
Finnan, again, mildly uncharacteristically, advises against attacking her now, but proposes that we watch her for a while, and scout out a few of our other contacts, like Halia and Barthen,
Yeah.
to see if we can divine anything.
I think that's good. Yeah.
Okay, and I do want to move towards conclusion of the evening. Okay.
I'm
He's just.
No, I
wrapping
was
up
just
this.
making sure that we weren't moving
and that's
into
where we're going to
another
have tonight's
agenda.
session tonight. All right, thank you so
No,
much,
no.
everyone, for
Yeah.
joining us. We will be
Sorry.
filming again at a later date. Thank you for holding through while I was overseas. And I have officially, I will be terminating my GoFundMe officially in a couple of days to stop that. I will potentially be restarting another one to assist funding the hospitaliers group that I was working with over there. I'll let you know and include the link in the bio there. Until then, stay hydrated. Don't forget to love each other, and I'll catch you on the flip side.